Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Sneha. I am currently pursuing my education at Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today, let's see the Hello World program in Django in the full stack development. Now, let's see introduction to Django. A Django is a powerful open source web framework. A open source means anybody can easily install and use it, and it's a web framework that simplifies the process of building robust, scalable web applications. It provides a set of tools and libraries that streamline common tasks, allowing developers to focus on the core functionality of their product or project. Now let's see what is Hello World program. A Hello World program is the most basic introductory program that a developer can create. It's a most basic program in for every language or for every programmer. It's designed to demonstrate the most fundamental aspects of the programming language or a framework. And creating a Hello World program is common first step for beginner programs, as it helps them to get familiar with the syntax and structure of a new language or a framework. As I said initially, for any beginner or a developer, they must and should learn or run the Hello World program so that they'll get to know easily about the syntax and tags which are used, and they'll get to know they'll get the confidence so that they can easily move for the further processes. And at last, the completing a successful Hello World program gives new developers a sense of accomplishment and confidence in their ability to work with the technology. And let's see creating a new Django project. For creating a new Django project, we have to follow these steps. So initially install Django. So installing Django is must and should. So begin by ensuring that you have Django installed on your system. You can do this using package manager like pip also. And secondly, start a new project. To start a new project, we'll use a command like Django admin, so that using this Django admin command to create a new Django project. This will generate the basic project structures and files also. And at last, understand the project structure, which is very important. So Django project follow a specific directory structure with different folders for the settings, URLs, models, views, and more. So familiarize yourself with this structure so that everyone must and should get familiar with all these structures, so that they can easily do the project. Now let's see a view function. View functions in Django, it's responsible for handling an HTTP request and returning a response. It's the core of your application logic also. And view functions are typically defined in the views.py file within your Django app. This is where we'll write the code to process requests and generate responses to. And returning a content, view functions can return HTML templates, JSON data, or any other type of response that the client expects. This makes Django highly flexible and adaptable. Now let's see mapping the URL to the view or mapping the view to the URL. So initially URL patterns in Django will define URL patterns in the urls.py file. So these patterns map specific URLs to the corresponding view functions. Let's see URL parameters. So URLs can also include dynamic parameters which are captured and passed to the view function. This allows for more flexible and dynamic routing. Now namespacing. Django encourages the use of namespaces to organize your URL patterns, making it easier to manage and maintain your application's routing. Now let's see running the Django development server. So for running Django development server, we'll use these commands. Initially command line. To start a Django development server, we'll use manage.py command from the terminal or command prompt. And localhost, the development server runs on your local machine, typically at the URL like http localhost dot 8000 like this. And debug mode, the development server mode by default provides error messages and also develop applications also. Now let's see how to access the hello world page. So initially URL mapping, we have to map a view function to URL pattern such as the root URL. And the view function will be defined that will handle the request and generate hello world response also. And browser display, when you access the URL in the browser, it will display hello world message on the page, so that the output whatever we have given hello world will be displayed at the last when we'll access. So now let's see the conclusion and next steps. So mastering fundamentals, exploring further, and continuous learning. In the mastering fundamentals, building a hello world program in Django lays the foundation for more complex web application development. So by building a hello world program in Django, it acts as a foundation for many beginners or developers. And in the exploring further, so after this introductory exercise of the hello world program, we can easily dive into deeper to the Django features such as models, templates, and forms. As hello world program plays as a foundation to all the beginners or developers, so that we can easily get to know about the features like models, templates, and forms by diving into deeper projects. So in the continuous learning, Django is a powerful and flexible framework where there will be more and more to learn. We'll be keep on learning about it, and we'll be doing all the projects and all. So keep exploring and building a new projects and like expand your skills. By exploring all the new projects and tasks, we'll be also enhancing our skills too. So as this is a hello world program today we discussed, so this hello world program mainly acts as a foundation for all the beginners or developers, so that by developing or building this hello world program they can easily get to know about everything, and they can also dive into deeper projects also, so they can understand easily. And that's about it about the hello world program in Django. So at last, thank you for watching my video, guys.